So, figured I'd do some videos. Let me get you set up here. Uh oh. We got to spin here. There we go. So I kind of figured I would do a couple of videos on some winter driving tips, or a couple of videos on things to keep you awake that I know that might be able to benefit you, or just some things I know of. So, don't mind my messy truck. Oh, so I just cleaned it. So, first off, winter driving. So, driving during the winter, especially if it's your first year driving, is totally, totally, I don't even know what to say. Like, it's a game changer, I tell you. To some people it is. It's a game changer. To others, it's not. To others, it's just kind of like, it's just another day in the snow, eh? You know who I'm talking about. They're Northerners. Northerners, Minnesota. But anywho, like I was saying, winter driving. So, in a semi truck, while you're driving down the highways, J.J. Keller actually states that you need to make your speed a third, yeah, one third. So reduce your speed only to a third of what the speed limit is. So, if the speed limit is 55 miles an hour, you should actually be doing 18 miles an hour. So just do some math. Speed limit's 65, 70. You should probably be doing around 25, 30. Just to keep yourself safe. Everybody else too. But yeah, so reduce your speeds by a lot when it's snowy and icy outside, because black ice. I mean, let's be honest. The only thing that's going to help us see black ice is a good glare of headlights on the road at night. That's it. Other than that, you ain't gonna see it. And honestly, by the time that your headlights catch it, which is about what, top 60 feet in front of your truck, it's too late. You're not slowing down anyways. You're gonna slide over. You're gonna slide all over the place. Sorry if it seems like I'm kind of looking off a little bit. It's because the camera's over here. You're like right there. So sorry. We'll fix that. But yeah, so there's that. Um, when it's snowy out, I mean, if you have an automatic transmission, if you are able to put it in the manual mode and it will stay there, some of you know what I'm talking about, then leave it in there and run it at a higher gear. You know what I mean? Like a lower gear, but higher RPM, especially going up a hill. Because if you're going up a hill and your RPMs are maxed out, um, your truck's not going to go any faster. So if the wheels break, it doesn't have much to go before it stops. You know what I mean? You'll get the little error if you have a newer truck, engine overspeed. Don't worry about it. Just click the button. There you go. It's okay. You didn't throw a bearing. Nothing happened. You didn't shave a piston. I promise you're gonna be all right. Um, so if you have a stick, so you have an 18, 13, 15, 10 speed, just drop down a gear, maybe two gears, and keep your RPMs going up a hill. Keep your RPMs as high as possible. That's going to prevent a slip. Okay? Now, you could be like, well, I don't want to run my engine all the way up the hill at 2,000. What the hell's wrong with you? Well, okay, if you don't want to do that, then go slipping and sliding down the hill then. All right? I mean, whatever. um, you go ahead and be dumb. Another one is bring food with you on the truck. Go stop at Walmart, grab yourself some ramen noodles, some canned chicken, some canned beef, a can opener, and a case or two of water, at least a case of 24 waters. And I would grab some apples, You guys know me, I love my apples. I would grab some apples, Just some dry storage goods too, like if you can get like a thing of protein powder or like a meal replacement, those are good too. They carry a lot of vitamins and a lot of nutrients. Geez, what else do I have in here? So I mean, like I carry on a daily basis. I carry Progresso soups, apples, other mixed fruits and stuff, ramen noodles, at least a 24 case of water. Um, then I carry. Do I carry anything else? Yeah, canned chickens and canned beef. If you guys don't know what those look like, I showed it in one video. Here's the canned chicken. Here's what I get. 100% natural, Valley Farms. Okay, it says white and dark chicken in broth. So you can either use the broth or not. I choose not to because I usually just make wraps and stuff out of it. But it's got 2 grams of fat, uh, 45 milligrams of cholesterol. Sodium is it's all right. It's 190 milligrams. But there's no carbs in this whatsoever. Protein is 9 grams per serving. Okay. Now remember that's per serving. So there's 5 servings per container. Okay, and this is a oh boy, how many ounces? Oh, there's no preservatives added in this either. This is a 10-ounce can, so I mean that there's 2 ounces per serving. Okay, 2 ounces. Oh, like that. So yeah, I will eat the whole can because I mean, the heck wants to eat just 9 grams of protein? I mean, come on, 9 grams of protein and 0 carbs. That fits perfectly into my high carb, low pro or high protein, low carb diet. I mean, you can't beat that. So I'll eat the whole thing. What's 9 times 5? 40. Boom. The thing. Don't quote me, I don't care. uh, Another one is Keystone. Keystone, all beef, all natural beef. There you go. I get them at Walmart. The beef has like 3.5 grams of fat. There's no trans fat whatsoever, but there is saturated fat. That's 2.5 grams. 30 milligrams of cholesterol, 120 milligrams of sodium. This one has 190. There's no carbs in this beef either, but it has no fiber, zero sugar, and this has 11 grams of protein. Now this is per serving, and there is, let's see, about 8 servings in this can, and I'll eat this whole can. So times everything by 8. What's 8 times 11? I don't know. I'm sorry. 8 times 11 is 88. So I mean, I'm getting 88 grams of protein. So I probably, honestly, the way that I've been going on like my diet, just because I'm trying to cut back down a lot of weight, I'm doing a high protein, low carb diet. I eat one of these and one of these for one meal, and that's all I will eat. I might mix like a wrap in there, with some cheese, but I'll find some way to balance both of these tasty like. But I'm also a dumb marine, so I'll just kind of drain them, heat them up, and eat it right out of the can. I mean, I'm used to eating MREs and whatnot, boys. It don't bother me, okay? I'll eat anything right out of the can. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love these, the Progresso soups. I love them. I love them to death. But there's 3 grams of fat. Saturated fat's only 1 gram. There's no trans fat. And let's see, 20 milligrams of cholesterol, but 690 milligrams of sodium. And this one is the chicken noodles. So most of your sodium is coming from the noodles, okay? But the rest of the sodium is in that broth, which is why I drain it. I just drain it and I eat it right out of the can. But it's got 13 grams of carbs. But if you look at it this way, let's do some math here. So usually this and then a regular old apple and a meal replacement is what I eat throughout the day. That's pretty much it. That'll keep me going throughout the whole day. Um, so let's do some math here. This has got 7 grams of protein per serving. 1 cup, about 242 cans. So this has got 2 servings in it. This whole can, 2 servings. There's 2 cups. So that's 14 grams of protein plus let's see, 88 plus 14 is what? It's 94 is 10. 98 grams of protein, right? 98. I don't know why I'm trying to do math. I have not been to sleep. Dude, look, guys, I drove from Plainwell, Michigan, like the last video when I sat there and made this video. I went to go pick up this load in Plainwell. I picked this load up, left immediately. I woke up the next morning and I drove the rest of the way to Plainwell. It was like 55 miles. Picked up this load in Plainwell and then drove all the way through. I stopped in Ohio. Where did I stop? Oh, I stopped at a service plaza on I-80 there, just past Toledo, and I think I just stopped for like 2 or 3 minutes, grabbed something real quick, and I ran back out to the truck. I hopped in the truck and I made it all the way up to just into Pennsylvania. I forget what that little spot is in Pennsylvania, but I took a 10-hour break there just after midnight last night. Like when I pulled in there, I was starting to doze. Okay, and you should never ever drive when you're starting to doze off. But there was like nowhere to park either, and I was like, oh boy, time to go to sleep. So I found me a place to park. It was an Ambest, so I had to pay for the parking, but it was only $12. You know, so that's okay. $12 or to die. I think I'll do the $12. You know what I'm saying? Or kill somebody. I'll do the $12. It's all right. So I slept there, and then after I slept there, I woke up obviously and came out the rest of the way here. But man, that was a drive. Man, that was such a drive. Just to get the rest of the way here, I had like 180 miles whenever I woke up left today, and so it was like a 1,000-mile run. My trip right now from Chicago to Plainwell to Portland, Maine, is showing 1,181.8 miles. A lot. In like 2.25 days. So actually technically 48 hours. So anyways, you're getting like a lot of protein, you know, with this and then this and this. How many proteins did I say was in this one? So there's 10 grams of protein in this one total. 88 in this one. And then 98. So 102 in this one. With these combined, there's 102. So that's 112 grams of protein for the day. And calorie-wise, we're looking at, there's 70, there's 110, so that's 180. And then this one doesn't want to tell me any calories, is it? Oh, 60. So 80 and 60. Not too bad. Let's check out and see what the meal replacement has. Hang on just a second. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Well, this has 140 calories. So, let's see. What did I say? 70 and 60. That's 130, and then what is this one? 110. So that's 240, 380. So that's 380 calories for the day. Wow. Water doesn't have calories. That's all I drink is water and coffee. I don't drink sugar either. So um, let's see. This has got 11 grams of fat and 7 grams of protein. So and 1 gram of sugar. So I mean, totally. How many carbs are in this? 4 grams of carbs per serving. So I mean, you're really, and this is keto protein. This is my other jar I haven't opened yet. It's made by Slim Quick Pure, but it goes good with a keto diet. And if you don't know what a keto diet is, I suggest really looking it up because, in my honest opinion, you can do a keto diet numerous different ways. Ketosis is what the keto diet is. Okay, now what ketosis is, or ketosis, or however you say it, ketosis. What ketosis is when your body starts, after it's done using off all the food's energy that you have eaten, your body then goes into ketosis. Okay, it burns off all of the fat. Okay, muscle is the first thing to start burning. Okay, we burn little energy. Imagine like a little bubble, okay, or a little cell. Everything is just a little bubble cell, right? Your muscles will burn off those little things first because that's what's working is those muscle strands, right? And then after that, your fatty tissues start being used. It's all helping the brain up here to go, hey, I need some energy. You know, once those fat cells start burning, first you're kind of gonna feel a crash, like I'm just real tired, groggy, and then you're gonna be like, I'm hungry, and then you're hungry is that you're just so used to eating whenever your stomach starts telling you I'm hungry. You don't need to at all. Drink a bottle of water, and if you really want to, use a meal replacement. And just drink a bottle of water and then take a meal replacement. Okay? I usually use a whole bottle of water with this. Um, and you're gonna feel full. Okay? You may not feel full for a while, but your body's gonna start getting used to different things. Like it's almost like you're doing a fast, but you're not really doing a fast. Okay? But the minimal amount of calories that you take in throughout the day, being a truck, like let me say this: a 2,000 a day diet. Do you think that you burn 2,000 calories a day as a truck driver? No, you do not. I am sorry, but the hell you do. Nope, you don't do it. Not sitting in that damn chair all day long holding that steering wheel. No, you do not. I don't care who you are. You do not. You could be the biggest, fattest person in the world, and you sitting in that chair driving, you ain't burning 2,000 calories a day just by moving your foot on and off of a freaking gas pedal. Sorry, fuel pedal accelerator for a little bit, and maybe tweaking your arms just about like this. I don't give a shit. When you fart, that burns 1 calorie, son. One. Now, if you're cold and you're shivering, feel shivering, right? You'll burn 100 calories an hour. I'm telling you that. So, if you want to burn off all the calories that you put on throughout the day, and it's winter time outside, just roll your window down until you go, oh, it's cold in here, but I can still drive. Turn your AC on. Guess what? Within, I don't know what, 3-4 hours, you've done burned off all the calories that you ate that day. But is that healthy? Probably not. Is it smart? Definitely, probably not. You want to be comfortable when you're driving down the road. So bring me back to what I was talking about. winter driving, keep like go to the store next time you're in a store, like at a Pilot or something, gas station, anywhere. Go inside and buy yourself like three, four of the windshield washer fluids because it never fails. Never fails. Windshield washer fluid tubes, sprayers on the windshield wipers freeze up. They just freeze. And then when you're going down the salt road, the road that they just salted on, all that stuff gets all over your windshield, and now you can't see. Well, guess what? Now you gotta stop, get out your truck, pour some antifreeze or something, whatever you got, all over your windshield washers, blow them out. It's a pain in the ass. Another good thing that I found is to keep the snow off of your window down there, or up top even, or just from freezing right there on the edges, and then it comes way in as your wipers drag it in, it just freezes up a little bit. Take your visors. Here, I'll show you. Take your visors, flip them down like that, and then whenever you turn your defrosters on, the defrosters, whenever that it's coming up, it's going to bounce off the back of those visors and help keep the heat in the window, because it's a constant circulation. So that's pretty smart. I actually learned that from Super Trucker Dan. So if you watch this video, Super Trucker Dan, I learned that from you. Another thing, if you start sliding, like say you're going down a hill, right, and you start sliding, use your jake brake. No, why? It's gonna stop your tires because your jake brake is probably set on high, and your first instinct and only instinct is just to flip that switch, right? Wrong. Use your trailer brake and steer your way underneath that trailer. Don't go underneath it to get straight. Like, so if your trailer's coming around to the right and you notice it's coming around on the right side of the mirror, if you're clear in front of you, speed up a little bit. Like, just give yourself a little bit because you want to get ahead of that trailer. Okay? So, and then turn towards the trailer. So whatever mirror that you see the trailer going to, turn a little bit towards that mirror if you can. If you can. Turn a little bit towards that mirror. Okay? And then just kind of bump your trailer brake a little bit on your steering column. Boop. And you should be able to just kind of get right back under it. Because what's going to happen is that trailer's going to slow down, but your tractor's not. Okay, well, it's all going to slow down, but you get the gist of what I mean. Dang it. Trailer's going to start slowing down. It's going to kind of drag it. And you should be okay. Now, if that doesn't work, but hold on and ride the lightning, okay? Because it's going to be a rough ride. And hopefully, you're all right at the end of it, and everybody else is okay as well. Geez, what else could we talk about? Other winter driving tips. So we've covered carry food and water on your truck. Carry healthy food and water on your truck. Obviously, warming layers. Gotta be warm. How to keep your windshield defrosted better. We covered that. Thanks, Super Trucker Dan. What else? Oh, we covered, what's the stuff called? Jeez, I'm telling you, I'm so tired. I'm having a brain fart, but I'm getting unloaded right now, so I can't go to sleep. Well, I could, but who knows when they're going to come out knocking on the door. I don't like to be woken up. Windshield washer fluid or de-icer. Carry like 3 or 4 gallons of that. Right now I've got 2 extra gallons underneath. I bought 3, used 1, now I've got 2 left. I'm going to go out on my way down to Connecticut this evening. I'm going to stop and get 2 more and throw them under the bunk. Chains, also, keep chains on board. Some states you have to, others you don't. We keep chains on board in the trucks. What else? So, here's something If you're having an issue like me with your bunk heater, my S bar, Thermo King and S bar work together. I assume. I'm pretty certain. I'm pretty certain that the S bar heater is part of the Thermo King Tri-Pack Evolution that I have on board here, and I'm pretty sure that you got to run them together. You don't have to, but I'm pretty sure like it works out. But mine will not stay on. For the past day, it just has not stayed on. So it gets kind of chilly in here at night. But I've got a big old thick blanket, and it keeps me nice and warm. So I'm okay. Plus, another little freeze baby. Like I said, I'm a Marine, so I'm kind of used to putting my body through a little bit of haziness, and I've kind of learned to accept, just accept the shitty things. Welcome to the suck. You know what I mean? That's what we say. Welcome to the suck. So it's okay. Like right now, it's probably, I don't know, it's probably about 60 degrees here right now. You know, because I was parked over there all night last night, and what's it like, 5 in the morning right now? I've been sitting in the dock for almost an hour. Yeah, about an hour. Um, but I got up, and I mean, I was moving around the truck, so I got my body heat up a little bit, which isn't doing much for the truck, you know, outside of my body heat, but I'm fairly warm right now. I'm comfortable. Like I can feel that my legs are a little chilly, but I'm also not wearing very thick pants. I'm wearing Wranglers, um, sport pants. You know, that's what I call them. Uh, but this big old thick blanket that I got from Walmart does the job and it does it well. Here's another one: a sleeping bag. So it's going to be expensive, but there's different sleeping bags for different climate levels. So if you just want like a regular old sleeping bag, it's not going to do anything for you because that sleeping bag is probably just meant for like summer, springtime hiking and camping out in the woods, and it doesn't get too cold at night. I would definitely recommend a Recon 4 sleeping bag. And those can be pretty expensive. If you do not feel like spending at least $100 on a sleeping bag, I just wouldn't go the sleeping bag route. But I do highly recommend going the sleeping bag route. I do have a sleeping bag up there. I'll pull it out one of these days. I'm not going to do it today, but I will pull it out one of these days and show you how everything works. I think they're super awesome. They work great for me. Um, Even when there's some days, even when I am a little freeze baby and whatnot, I'll pull out the sleeping bag, even if I just want to save a little bit of fuel, you know, because our company does like fuel bonuses and whatnot. So if I just want to start saving fuel and whatnot, I pull out that sleeping bag, and whenever it's cold in the morning, I'll force myself to get out of that sleeping bag, and that'll wake me up pretty good without some coffee. So I'll get out of that sleeping bag and get dressed and ready for the day. um, Geez, what else is there? Carry a lighter with you in case you need to start a fire. I always have a lighter. I have also up there what's called a bug out bag. So if shit gets hairy, I can leave and I can survive. I have a whistle, so always carry your rake whistle with you. I have a whistle. I have a knife. I have a flashlight. Um, I would prefer having two flashlights. One, a little small one in your hand, because you can use that to blind your opponent if something shall happen to you and you're carrying that flashlight. You can use that to blind your opponent or your aggressor or attacker, whatever you want to call it. And if you need to, you can beat them in the face with it. I mean, it'll do some damage to their face. At least it'll give you that time to get away from them, create that distance, and that's what you want, especially for you women truck drivers out there. Man, I tell you, especially in the wintertime. Jeez, you're just, if there's snow and ice all over the ground, I mean, man, y'all gotta be careful. Some of these guys out here are just, I mean, I know a lot of truck drivers can't run very far, but there's some that can, okay? But then again, I do recommend one of these headlamps, okay? This headlamp is an Ozark Trail, I believe. You see see here. Is there a name on it somewhere? I bought it like a year ago. Yeah, well, whatever that. Pretty sure that's Ozark Trail. Um, but yeah, it's just got the elastic and it's adjustable. That little D-ring there. It's adjustable and you can bend it down. It's got 3 levels. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to blind you, but hopefully it doesn't blind you. I'm sorry, it's got 2 levels. 1, 2, off. But number one is pretty darn bright. I use this when I'm doing my pre-trips in the morning or at night or whenever I'm picking up a new trailer and it's at night. I'll kind of just throw this on my head here. You can use it with a hat too. I do. I use mine with my hat, and I can still see everything just fine. But I mean, especially another good reason to use these is I put it on low, and I'll walk through the truck stop at night. If it's snowy out or if it's like extremely foggy, I'll go ahead and I'll throw this on and I'll throw it on low, or at least have it in my pocket so that way if a truck comes around the corner, I can just kind of be like, boop, hey, I'm here. You know, don't want to shine it at the truck driver, shine it at the ground. Kind of like the ground like that. So that way they can at least see that you are there, so that you're not going to get run over. What else? That's pretty much it. That's really all I can think of right now. Obviously, you're going to bring extra clothes and socks and shoes with you. Um, yeah. Hey, bring a pair of boots, y'all. For all you truck drivers that don't know what boots are and that always wear pajama pants and flip flops and slippers, so every single customer and receiver that you go to, you just stop doing that. God, you look pathetic. Now, if I lose people for that, I don't care. I think it looks absolutely unprofessional and pathetic. You cannot be any. You know what? When do you see a rich person going to work in their pajamas? You don't. You see them going to work in their nice Aston Martin or their Bentley, and they have on what? 9 times out of 10, either a casual dress with some nice pants and nice shoes, or a suit and tie. Do you ever, 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 ever see a truck driver wearing that stuff? Not often. I do. Um, just one, just because I'm a Marine and I like to look good, and two, I like to look good, and three, I know what professional is. Um, so, gosh, I don't think that there's anything else that I would recommend to bring along with you for the wintertime. If you guys don't have a CB radio, spend $100 and get a CB radio. Kid, I have the Uniden Bearcat 880, and I bought it because it had a pretty blue light. It works great for me. I've not had an issue out of it yet, and I've had it for 3 years. My brother had the updated one. It was like $200 or $300. I just like the simple one. I like this one. It's okay to me. What else could I recommend? If you guys got anything else you recommend to bring with you or that you do bring with you, go ahead and drop a link down in the comments to let me know. Just remember to give this video a like and a thumbs up, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so that way you can know every time I upload a video and you will not miss it. Yeah, guys, forks. Little plastic forks and spoons and plastic bowls and plates too. Those were great because I mean, if you got ramen noodles like me, I use my plastic bowls for ramen noodles all the time. Um, yeah, I don't think we're bring along anything else. That's usually it. That's all I bring. I honestly don't have anything in this truck except my clothes, my food and water, paperwork, my own fridge and microwave, obviously. But I mean, like, other than that, I got a guitar and the Marine Corps flag. That's it. It's like I said, I kind of like to live minimal. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. Oh, a backpack, obviously. So if it gets cold and you need to go somewhere, obviously you're gonna bring some bag to load all to the truck with. Um, but I keep 2 backpacks on board uh,
because I thought it was a good idea because my company actually gave me a backpack, and it's actually a really nice backpack. Um, so I kind of use that as like my laptop bag. And then I also keep my regular backpack, which I also kind of double as a shower bag most of the time. Okay, all the time. Um, but then I also have like a little drawstring bag that I use it has all the stuff for my bug out bag in it currently, but my laptop bag would be the one that I would use for the bag that my company gave me would be the one that I use for the bug out bag. I just drop it in there. The reason I have both of those is because the little drawstring bag is actually a Ziploc bag. If you actually roll it down and then clip it together, it becomes waterproof. So that's why I keep all the stuff in there. Oh, but that's it. I think I'm gonna go and I don't know, probably watch some more House. I have Amazon Prime, and I just figured out that Amazon Prime has video. So I've been like nonstop. Whenever I get the chance, I've just been nonstop watching House. The House MD. It was my favorite show ever. I'm literally just watching the whole thing over again. I'm on season 2, episode 5 right now. So, but that's all I got for you today, guys. I just wanted to talk about some winter driving tips and so once again knock over on some healthy eating tips because I know that there's some people out there that are actually, you know what? I'll do that again real quick. I don't want to keep this. I want to keep this video at least under 40 minutes. So, canned meats and the canned soups and stuff, those are great, but just count your calories, okay? Those are what people call counting macros. Because macros, macrobials and stuff are calorie counts and all that stuff. Everything that you see on the back of these, those are what macros are. They count those. That's what counting your calories means. Meal replacements, you can do 2 a day. You can do 2 of these a day. Now, if you're good at starving yourself like I am, this should work out just fine for you. Water. Here's another technique. Before you eat a meal, drink an entire glass or cup or bottle of water. The entire thing. Drink it, then eat. It's going to make you feel full faster. Hang on a second. Another thing that I like to use, I like to use hydroxycut black. Black works for me, and I think this is great. So if you do use this, I'm warning you. If you do use this, probably wouldn't start out with the black one first, because this is the intense weight loss. Woo, excuse me. But so the first couple of times that you take these, you're gonna feel like you just drank about 10 cups of coffee, and that's essentially what it is. 10 cups of coffee. But what it does is it's a thermal shock, and it also helps curb your hunger. Um, so eat small, but get your nutrients too. Now, don't take anything that I say to heart, because this is just stuff that works for me and me only. I have not tested nor tried nor wanted to test or try on anybody else, and I am not guaranteeing you that any of this will work for you. But what I can guarantee you is that if you burn calories and you don't have like a thyroid issue or anything, that you're gonna lose weight. Okay. You should also do regular checkups with your doctor. Now, before taking, if you want to go take something like this, hydroxycut, even, even this, even this, go talk to your doctor. Bring them to your doctor, or just like Google them. Okay. If you don't want to buy them, and you want to take them, you go to your doctor first. Just Google it, and then take those Google pictures like to your doctor, and be like, hey, I'm thinking about taking this, and I'm thinking about taking this too because I want to lose some weight. Am I healthy enough to take that? And your doctor will tell you whether you're healthy enough to or not. Okay? And if you don't want to go to the doctor before you start taking stuff like that, you're dumb. And you should go to the doctor and get checked out before you start taking stuff like that. Every time I try a new product, I always go to the doctor and I say, hey, doc, check me out. Am I good to take this? This is why I want to take this. Check it out. Check me out. Check the situation out. And he'll be like, yes or no. So there's actually been a couple of different times that I wanted to take something. He was like, when was the last time you did a cut? And what products did you use? And I was like, this, and that. And he was like, nah, probably you should give it 60 days. So I gave it 60 days. I mean, they're doctors for a reason, bud. So, yeah. So that's it, guys. That's it. That's all I got. Like I said, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and give this video a like because that helps out my channel and it'll get my videos out there and stuff. I'll look at that. We went 45 seconds over so far, but that'll get my channel out there and stuff. And I would really appreciate if you guys did that for me, because I want to connect with everybody, kind of broad, but also kind of just share my journey. And I want to connect with people as well to learn their stories and take in some information from them and all this stuff. Like, you can only go so far just watching videos, So if you can get a little bit more out there by making videos and creating videos, it makes a bigger community, And I think it's really cool. So give this video a like and a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Ring that notification bell so that way whenever I make a video and upload it, you will be the first to be notified. I do not do Patreon or anything like that, and I do not plan to. I do not want to get paid by Facebook or anything like that, or YouTube, or blah, blah, blah. I don't want none of that stuff. I just want to make videos and chit-chat with people and stuff and make cool things happen and see what we can do. That's cool, right? So, yeah. Go ahead and, if you guys, like I said, if you want to know more about the keto diet or any other kind of diets that I might know of. There's kind of a few that I do know. There's different ways that I know things. Other than that, just drop some questions or whatever down in the comments. Comments, concerns, whatever. Drop them down in the comments. Please do me a favor and keep your comments clean and swear word free, okay? I want to keep this channel kind of PG-13. I know I let a swear word or two bounce out every once in a blue moon, but you can hit the backspace button. Go ahead and delete that swear word for me. All right, cool. Thanks. All right, you guys have a fun one. Bye.